Good evening. Welcome back to Vampire Playthroughs. It's been a while since we've been together.
It sure has, Maven.
Hi, Paul. Welcome. You never introduce yourself, though.
Well, you didn't introduce me this time either.
I didn't even introduce myself. Who even am I? I'm the Maven of the Eventide, and all the way over there today is...
Oh!
Sitting, slightly more than 6 feet away from me because we were going to record this video for you last week or the week before, but we couldn't because somebody caught COVID.
Sick.
Spoilers, it wasn't me. I stayed
I made
safe.
it 3 years without it. I think that was pretty good.
Pretty good. I managed not to catch it, even though we didn't know you had it for
And
multiple
here we
days.
are in an enclosed room.
Yes, but you're starting to test mostly negative. But we're still sitting 6 feet apart, just to be safe.
I call better.
So I can't see what's on his face or what he's doing behind me there, so trusting that he's not... Thanks. But it has been a while. Where did we even leave off? So we took a month off because I was mired deep in Interview with the Vampire Land, making 8 videos in 5 weeks about that TV show
You're
that
insane.
happened. Yeah, and I could have done a video of this last month for you, but I didn't want to charge my patrons for too many videos in 1 month because they are very generously supporting this, and some of them like to pay for only a certain amount of videos a month. Usually they pay for 3 videos a month. I didn't want to charge them for 5 as it was. So we took a month off and now we're back. So we are finally going to continue with, we did Leisha, we did her mission, we did MM.
It's edgelord time.
And now we're on to Galeb Bazori. And to recap you on where we were playing, the Code Red happened at that party where a bunch of people died. We're starting to suspect that there was a traitor that gave away the party, but we don't know who and we don't know what. So, Leisha found out some stuff. MM missed some opportunities, which were disappointing, but we did get her out of that weird Tremere jail. That was really creepy.
Oh, right. Yeah, that, okay. I remember that part.
Yeah. So now we're back at the prince's place, Galeb Bazori. After the Code Red was issued, Hazel Iverson, the Prince of Boston, mobilized all her resources to try to understand the situation and assess the extent of the danger. All contact with the individual who issued the alert has been lost. Galeb must go to Jason Moore's home to find out what has happened and bring Moore back to the prince. Well,
Bring war back to the prince?
Jason Moore.
Oh, more. I think you said war. And it's like, that's like a really bad peace mission.
We are going to bring war to the prince. And let's remind ourselves who Jason Moore is by looking at our codex.
Codex. Because I have no idea.
You do remember that Galeb has a human that he wants to embrace, and he's grooming her to become a vampire.
Ooh.
Waiting for the opportune moment.
Okay, groomer.
All vampires are groomers. It's part of the package. All right, so we spent our XP already. He's got nothing to spend. Oh, no, wait, we never had any for him. So this is like our first time ever playing him at all.
I think, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
because
think so.
we never got anything. And look, everything's still on its basic beginnings. Oh, well, I guess he's doing what he's doing. He is a Ventrue, so it is what it is.
How did he get this far in life?
I don't know. All right. Moore's apartment. I'm an unreliable agent.
Her hair is so shiny. What do you use?
Nice badge.
He's like, oh, he liked my badge. Wow.
Keep an eye on the elevator. I'm gonna go wait for forensics.
Okay, I mean, that was either like a really awful
Let me
small
know
talk
when
or
you get-
just...
Excuse me.
Yeah, setting up for that. I got you.
Yeah.
On me. Oh, you
Did
got
he
a
eat that
badge.
guy?
On
Where'd he
me.
go?
Maybe he shoved him up like the little emergency exit on the top? That would make sense.
Message from the sheriff. Prince asked Moore for 5 reports. If I can't bring back their author, I must bring back the reports at least.
Didn't we see the
I'll
reports
know them when I see them.
when Leisha was over here?
Oh, is this the same place Leisha was? Was this where the party was?
Or is this... Or is this a different place that's had an incident? I mean, no, yeah, this is Jason Moore's apartment. This is not the same place. So we're going to look for reports here. Because I remember with Leisha, there were things that we did not get that we were supposed to get. And that was a bit upsetting. So I want to find out who Jason Moore is. Remind myself. He's not even in here. Okay.
Well, maybe he's not part of the Camarilla. Is there like a minor character one? I've got everything else.
Maybe it's just because we haven't met him yet.
Just haven't met you yet.
Oh,
We'll figure it out. We're an investigator, dang it.
beautiful painting. Jason Moore has a fancy apartment. So what happened over here? Observe.
That's not a good sign.
No, it says do not cross. It's a decent sign. I mean, it tells me what it's supposed to. Evidence.
A perfectly functional sign.
Black something. Ink? Ichor?
It's just dried blood.
An exploded squid?
Oh, you're investigating the aquarium.
Hey.
Nice badge.
Special Agent Smith.
The FBI! Finally, some backup. Lieutenant's expecting you. Straight ahead.
Yeah, because the cops
Watch out for
always
blood
love it when the
stains.
FBI
Forensics
shows
hasn't
up.
been through here yet.
Got it.
FBI, thank goodness. I'm sure nothing will go wrong
Why
now.
is he staring at him like that? Well, something happened here. What does this dot tell me?
The victim lost a lot of blood.
I only see a couple dots.
Well, that's what I have to do now. I need to find the blood.
Well,
Give it back.
oh, those are bloody handprints on the wall there.
Yeah, I'm still looking.
Oh, he's missing his head.
Victim lost a lot of head.
Oh, it is the aquarium.
Haha, it was
Maybe
a
it was
squid.
squidding.
Case closed.
Lieutenant Anderson, I'm in charge of the investigation.
Special Agent Smith, FBI.
Really? Smith. Is that some kind of joke?
Like Agent Smith.
No,
It's an
why?
extremely common name.
Let it go. Never
Or is this a
mind.
Matrix thing?
I'll give you the
Right.
DL.
All right.
We got a call from the caretaker around 2:15. He told us that one of his residents was brought in with an injury carried by his bodyguards. We sent a squad car that got here around 2:45.
Who was the first person on the scene?
That would be Baker. He's somewhere around here. It shouldn't be hard to find him.
Is the caretaker still here?
He's in the living room. But I don't think you'll be able to get anything useful out of him. Poor guy's in shock.
Okay, then what?
When they stepped inside, the guys came face to face with that.
Do we know who the victim is?
Yeah, he had his ID on him. It's the owner, a guy named Jason Moore. I don't know who this guy pissed off, but things didn't work out too well for him.
But he's a vampire.
Did you secure all the exits and entrances to the building?
Yes, we've got men on the ground floor and in the parking garage.
How do you get to the parking garage?
You'll have to ask the
It's on
caretaker.
the top floor.
He's
Now,
the one
where do
who
you
took
think
my
it
men
is?
down there.
Okay, so was Moore supposed to be a vampire or not? Because if he was a vampire, wouldn't he have
A
turned to
head?
dust when his head got cut off? Or was he human all along?
Yeah. I guess he was human?
Or maybe that's not Moore and it's like just to make them think it's Moore.
What have you got on Moore?
He was an asset manager. But if you ask me, he was involved in some shady stuff that we're sure to find out about.
Not the vampire stuff.
It's not every day that an accountant gets his head chopped off.
Do we know if he had a family?
Yeah, a wife and an 8-year-old daughter.
Oh, I guess he was human.
The wife, Lydia Moore, 34 years old, architect, dual citizen of Costa Rica and the US, no criminal record. Yeah, we're trying to get a hold of her. The daughter, June. We've looked and she's not here either.
Where are the bodyguards?
We haven't found anyone yet.
Go on.
We're still looking for the head. We're waiting on forensics for everything else, but they're busy with another case.
What case?
You haven't heard?
The
At
code
one
alert.
international place. They say it was a real bloodbath.
That's where we were with Alicia.
So, you're here to take over the case?
No. I'm working on something else. Moore's name popped up in one of our investigations, but I can't talk about it.
Okay, I'll let my team know.
Sense the unseen, okay. When Sense the Invisible is activated, looking at a non-human character is enough to identify its nature. It's also possible to reveal the tracks left by a supernatural creature and learn more about it. All right, that's a cool trait.
Set senses for
Agent
squid.
Smith from the FBI is here. We're still in charge of the investigation, so please cooperate with him.
How nice, okay. So if it's a non-human creature, I should be able to tell. So that is definitely a human.
It's a squid. We know. Squid's a murderer.
Okay.
Only a giant beak could have done that.
I can't do deduction.
Oh, it's got a handy pore spout. Look at that.
He was decapitated. It was a pretty clean cut.
Yeah, that's clean, all right. Nope. So I don't have enough deduction to figure out what that
Is that
means.
supposed to be part of his chin or something?
What is this? There's a non-human something right here.
Well, I'm pretty sure all these inanimate objects are non-human.
Sense the unseen.
There's a retainer here somewhere.
Find out more. I don't know what a retainer
A retainer?
is,
Like
so.
a mouth retainer?
So what is a retainer?
Is that like the case for his retainer? Is that what we found? Oh, somewhere there's his retainer. It's probably might be in his head. Find the retainer.
A retainer is a
Find the
mortal
head.
in the service of a vampire, commonly a ghoul. The terms are usually interchangeable, with retainer being the polite choice. Oh, so it's a ghoul. So is that what Jason Moore was, or was he just a mortal accountant?
It's leaning toward mortal accountant.
It's hard when you only play this game once every 2 months, you forget.
So he wears a retainer and he was killed by a squid. What does it mean? What does it mean?
You see any missing squids?
See,
My ship ended up at the bottom of the sea as well. Like my other lives.
He's having an emo moment now. Okay. Thought we were going to find a clue in there. Well, he's an accountant, so he has like a decorative calculator.
Interesting.
Thought that was a... Okay. So
I
maybe...
really want to know how an accountant afforded an apartment like this.
Well, when you're working for vampires. So maybe this guy's the retainer.
The apartment has changed since my last visit.
So...
Oh, snap out of it. Is this your first murder?
Mr. Adams,
No, this can't be happening. What a nightmare. So much blood.
I've got a few questions.
I tried to help him. I told him we should call 911. I told him.
After his head was off?
Well, that's your problem.
Well, I guess I'm gonna calm him down, because I don't have enough points to do either of these things.
Sir, listen to me. It's all right. Calm down. You're safe and you did the right thing.
I did the right thing.
I need you to answer a few questions for me.
Yes, of course. What do you want to know?
Do you wear a retainer?
Poor family. Oh my gosh. Well, let's start at the list.
Did you know Mr. Moore well?
We weren't friends, if that's what you're asking. But we got to know each other. With time. He was a creature of habit. Since he worked late, he would often ask me for things at night. A newspaper, batteries, ice. I think he asked me for just about everything. I prided myself on always being able to get what he needed, no matter what time it was. You'd have thought he pretty much lived after dark.
Like his clients.
Did I say the quiet part out
Did
loud?
Mr. Moore have many visitors?
For a man with his status, it was nothing surprising. But, well,
Yes.
his visitors mostly came in the middle of the night. I must admit that's a little unusual.
That's what working for us is like.
He told me he had a lot of foreign clients, and he had to juggle different time zones. That's what working from home is like. He had colleagues over for late-night meetings, too. But since little June was born, not as many people
8
came
years
around.
ago.
That was wise. Did he have any enemies that you were aware of?
No. He was a very respectable man. No bad company or anything.
Except for us.
This guy is so emo.
He thinks that he
Without
has
any
more internal
disrespect to the
monologue than he does
deceased,
external
Were you
monologue.
aware of any extramarital affairs he may have had?
Mr. Moore was a good man. He would never have disrespected his wife or even contemplated it, I'm sure.
That's a random question.
She could have been okay with it. There were no young women coming and going.
That's a very inappropriate question.
Dude, he's
I
dead.
don't want to talk about this anymore.
Do you know his wife?
Mrs. Moore is a model resident. She always has something nice to say to the staff. And is the first to welcome new neighbors, too. A true lady.
Do you know where she is?
Mr. Moore told me she'd gone to their home in Costa Rica. She goes there pretty often. She's an architect, and she likes to work in her home country. She has family there.
So was she faithful? Why am I harping on this, like, cheating a figure? Like, that's not a usual thing that happens with decapitations. Like,
Do you think anyone could have been so angry with her that they could have taken it out on her husband?
Oh, no. I don't think so. It's true that lots of people could have been jealous of her. But not to that point.
I imagine the girl left with her mother.
Not at all. It was the start of the school year, and Mrs. Moore left 2 weeks ago. I haven't seen her since Monday, when Mr. Moore took her to school on the first day.
oh, baby's daughter got
She
kidnapped.
must be staying with a friend. Poor little thing. Thank heaven she wasn't here.
There's something definitely fishy about that.
Press him. Maybe it was the daughter
Do you
having an
know his
affair.
bodyguard?
Yeah, there's Jack, James, and Wu. But you won't hear me singing their praises.
Why not?
Oh, they're good at strutting around and acting tough when everything is going well. But where were they tonight? Can you tell me that? That was their job, right? They were paid to protect him.
This guy's kind of in love with Mr. Moore. Gosh, I can't do any of the cool questions.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
No, but believe you me, if I ever see them again, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind.
Sure you will.
Tell me about the evening again, please. What happened tonight?
Mr. Moore left with his 3 bodyguards earlier in the evening. One of them got in the car, and Mr. Moore came down around midnight.
And then?
They came back around 2 a.m. Mr. Moore was limping. He was leaning on one of his bodyguards, and he was bleeding.
So that's why he put
Was
the
he
bloody
injured?
handprints on the wall.
I told him I could call an ambulance or a doctor, but he didn't answer. I went closer to insist, but Wu told me they were in control of the situation, that it was no big deal. They went upstairs, and I saw drops of blood in front of the elevator. I told myself they were being unreasonable. What did those 2 goons know about it? So I called Mr. Moore on the internal line several times.
Did he pick up?
Not once. So I went upstairs and rang the doorbell, but nobody answered. So I went back down to the front desk and I called you.
The lieutenant told me there was an access to the basement.
Yes, using the service elevator through the kitchen. You need a magnetic
So whoever
pass to
beheaded
use
him
it.
went in and out that way.
I gave the spare to your colleagues who wanted to go down there. I still have the original. Do you want it?
Please.
Okay, leave. Bye.
Thank you for your statement.
You have to find out who did this, officer. Justice needs to be done for him. And for his family.
And we need to find out who's messing with us.
He thinks
And
it's
that's
like
what we're here
Batman or
for.
something.
You can count on us. Stick around in case we have more questions.
Great. Now I have to find someone's lost blood. I have to find a head. I have to find a squid. This day sucks.
And the retainer.
And someone lost their retainer.
Huh. You managed to calm him down.
Yep, sure did.
I thought that would be impossible.
I have vampire
Yes,
powers.
and he was able to answer a few questions.
I'm a great cop.
Not gonna let me out? I have to go around this way. Oh, there's the family picture. Aw, look at them. So happy.
Jason, Lydia, and June. A little family all together. And in large format. Jason, proud of his family and his success.
Okay, well, thanks for that insight.
All right. How do I make myself go faster?
Shift, I believe.
Wow, look at that view. That'd be hard to live up there. Wouldn't you be afraid of falling out those windows?
No.
You can see the
that's
tower
wonderful.
where the reunification party took place. I should be there.
Huh. The tower where the bloodbath was.
Well, I mean, you can see every single tower in the city from up here.
But I wonder if someone was using this as like a lookout spot for that.
It's like 30 miles away.
Hey, if you have vampire eyesight. Oh, conservatory. Wow. This is a banging apartment.
A real jungle in the heart of Boston. A truly peaceful oasis.
Aw.
Why were you looking for peace, Jason?
Maybe sometimes people want peace.
Tell me your secrets, Bear.
It's a bunny.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Did I know him? Is that why I'm sad?
I
bunny?
warned you, Jason.
I did? What did I warn him
God,
about?
did I warn you?
Am I supposed to know this? Maybe I should go read Galeb's backstory.
Well, I mean, in a good narrative, it
We
would
destroy all that we touch.
Oh, maybe he warned him not to work with them.
He's a self-loathing vampire. All right, I'm gonna go look in Galeb's backstory. No, we did read
I
all
think we
this.
yeah.
We did read all this. Let me go back to modern times. See if there's anything about Jason Moore.
Riding through the night.
There's a lot of words here, but Jason Moore didn't pop out to me, so if we have a history with him, I do not know about it. Oh, last meal. At least he was eating alone. Though there are 2 cups on the table.
Heavy drinker.
Who would need 2 cups?
Are this supposed to be sirens or birds I'm hearing?
The birds. Does he have real birds in here, or does he like pipe in bird sounds like Disney World?
It does sound very artificial.
They wanted to bring a little vacation back home.
Pretty sure that's illegal.
Okay, here's a door. Where am I? Safe zone. Oh, this is a place where I could bring someone to eat if I need to eat someone. It's the garbage room. Good to know.
Yeah, it's a great use of space in your apartment. Make sure you have a garbage room. Then again, I guess that's our spare bedroom.
Who goes in there? The garbage. Is this door not open? Well. There we go. Bathroom. It is a sexy bathroom. No spells being done in this sink.
No squids here.
Okay. It's so dark. Does this game look really dark to you?
It's a dark, broody vampire game. Of course it's dark. I think you can also change the gamma settings if you really want to, but you would lose so much atmosphere.
Okay, that's the living room. Let's look at some evidence. Can I talk to her?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Well, I guess not. What is this evidence? Can I observe it? Nope.
Oh, it's a donut.
Ha. Boston Police District, Sict Pritibus Sit Duis Nobis, first in the nation. Notebook, Lieutenant Mary Anderson. Should just leave her notebook around. Jason Moore leaves with bodyguards. Jamer returns wounded with bodyguards, refuses Adams' help. Adams calls 911. Parking attendant sees Moore's car leave. Baker enters the building, questions Adams. Luhan arrives shortly after.
Do you know if that jives with the old guy's story?
Yeah, sounds about right. Except he said only 2 bodyguards came back instead of 3. Why is the head missing? ID, trophy, proof of hit. Wife and daughter on vacation with friends. Where are the bodyguards? Why hire them? Money laundering, household staff, nanny, housekeeper. Nice apartment renovated. Lydia's an architect. Why is her office so small compared to her husband's?
She writes awful haikus.
What are those footprints? Someone left magical glittering footprints on the floor.
Aha.
I could see the trail of a non-human creature.
Squid prints. Knew it. Follow them to the Kraken.
Where do they go? Okay, they're still going this way. They're kind of fading.
This apartment's ridiculous.
Look at that fire over there.
It's probably one of those LED fires.
Wow. Look at this apartment.
Is that the menu board?
What is this? The fridge? Pantry?
No, I'd say that's a pantry. There's no way they have a walk-in fridge. You know what that would cost to cool?
Yeah, they clearly can't afford it. Wine.
Fine vintages imported from Europe.
Oh, all the way
Moore
from
knew
Europe.
how to treat his guests.
Oh,
Or
you're a guest.
himself?
Grab one. Yeah.
I'm a vampire. I don't drink wine.
Wine.
That's really all
The
there
use
is
of
to-
space in this entire apartment is really upsetting me.
Some
So
people
what
just
was
like
that
space.
pantry? Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Oh, get it together,
Are
Rookie.
you all right?
Yeah, just a little faint.
Oh, you don't like
I
seeing
was
decapitated
expecting
victims?
it, but then...
At least take the dishes out of the sink before
I'll
you
head
puke
back.
in them.
The sight of blood. We've all been there, haven't we?
No.
I'm a vampire.
Jerry, it's been
Well,
20
look,
minutes. Get over
His
it.
wife isn't home, so he's been eating like pizza and peanut butter, and juice, and he's left his dishes in the sink.
What's these pictures on the wall?
What are all these bags? Oh, well,
Take out.
yeah. So his wife isn't home, so he's like living the
When
bachelor
I knew
lifestyle.
him, he took better care of himself.
Yeah. What is all this slovenly
What's going
stuff?
on with him?
Well, he's dead. First of all,
Oh, yeah, there's... First
a
problem is that
Rubik's
there's no
cube,
head. No
peanut
head?
butter,
Yeah, eats poorly.
eggs. What's going on here?
Head falling off is one of the signs of malnutrition. He does eat a banana, though.
Look
He's
at all
got
those
bananas in
cupboards.
there. That's ugly.
A lot of cupboards.
I mean, I'm jealous of the storage space, yes, but
Wow, this is a cool little fire. Okay, dining room, more pizza. Wow, all this uneaten pizza. Maybe he was feeding the bodyguards the pizza?
Still looking.
See any dots? What is this darkness? I can't even tell what's over here. It's so dark.
It's what it's like to be a vampire.
Oh, I could feed on this guy if I wanted to. That's good to know. Case of emergency.
Looks like Lydia's planner.
Call Paravita. Lydia writes in cursive? Oh no,
Who
Lydia's
does?
a wife. Okay. I was thinking she was a little girl. Holidays, so she was going to be gone those days.
Lydia's life seems to revolve around June and her home in Costa Rica.
Visit Grandpa in San Jose.
Jason, often absent.
Pick June up to painting class, buy new books, streets. 10 a.m. new architecture project for Boston Museum in case of emergency called Pura Vita. I don't know what pura mean, but Vita means life.
Doesn't para mean like semi, like half, not quite?
It's pura with a U.
Oh, pure. Pure life?
You know, back to
So it sounds like
Lizard.
there's some marital distress.
Well, it sounds like he was just really busy with work, and so she had to do all the kid stuff herself. All right, let's go upstairs.
Oh, she keeps running off to Costa Rica with the kid, and he's left alone. He's eating pizza. There's
But
there's
he's got
definitely
3
like
bodyguards to feed. The line is epic. Dang. This apartment, dude.
Interesting.
Yeah, before we solve the case, let's go down and see the landlord and see if we can put a bid in.
Right? Oh, here's some.
There's a there we go.
The ghoul who was searching here was looking for something specific.
Probably his retainer.
Maybe those reports that we're looking for. The retainer.
Nobody told me there would be a retainer here.
Oh, that's
Well, you
the
should
ghoul.
find it. It's pretty expensive.
Did we find her? Is that who she is?
What are you playing at?
Oh, I beg your pardon?
She's pretending to be a cop.
Don't mess with me. Who are you?
Calm down, Mr. Bazori. I meant no disrespect. I work for the council.
Why would the council have sent her without warning me?
Most of the time, they send me to clean up.
Are you behind this?
No, I got here after it happened.
Dana
What's
Lehane.
that file you've got?
Oh, an account file. Have it. Here you go.
Okay. Let's see how much she knows. All right. What have you found?
There's a report about Jar
I'm a
Dorori.
little embarrassed. I'm not really allowed to talk about my missions.
Well, I'm gonna dominate you.
How do you, does it like mouse wheel up to make it a little bit more powerful? Because we only have a 40% chance of success.
I'm trying, but I can't. Like, nothing's happening. Well,
Oh.
it's high. It's a roll of a die. Failure, damn it.
I don't have time for this. Give me what
Still
you
gonna
have.
do it anyway?
Like I said, Mr. Bazori, I'm here on behalf of the council.
Ugh, I'm so weak.
You know as well as I do that if you don't know about it already, you're not supposed to.
Think very carefully about what you're going to
Ooh,
say.
we're having a
Lane.
confrontation.
I'll ask you one more time.
2 misses allowed.
What are you doing here?
You're putting me in an awkward position.
I guess that's what I'm trying. Yay!
You know our rules. You know you don't have a choice. What are you playing at?
I appreciate your consideration. I know that my life is in the balance.
I'm listening.
I was sent to get Mr. Moore and his papers.
So was I.
But why didn't the prince tell me? I
Sent
don't
by
know
who?
what's going on, but I really don't have time to lose.
What do
You can be sure I'll report this to both the council and the prince.
No, please. I don't have a choice. I beg you. I'm only following orders. If you complain about me, I'm done for. Promise me you won't tell anyone about it. Please. I've always been a loyal servant of the council. I'm risking my life.
Well, I can't defend myself. Okay.
You're right.
I really don't want to.
So be it. This will be our secret. Fine. If we've both got to be here, we might as well work together.
Okay.
Well, I've already searched the wife's office. Nothing.
I don't think I've been
Then
in there
I went
yet.
through his office. It looks like someone has already cleaned it up. I didn't find anything. I'm working on the bookshelf in this hallway, and I found something here.
What?
A file on the domain's finances the council would rather not see end up in the police's hands.
Give it to me. I must return to the court tonight.
There's no need, sir. I have to destroy them.
Oh no.
I know there's a way to, like, up our chances.
See, if I do this, I'm gonna be like completely out of blood. And then I'll be like too hungry to do it.
Well, we can feed on the guy. We know where there's
Yeah,
how to
but
feed.
I guess, well, yeah, this is my last chance to do it, I guess. Well, let's try it. Let's play the game. Alright, roll the die. Oh, my talent is I'm a brute now. I'm a pushy
Yay.
brute.
Quit stalling, Lahane. Give me the files.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Here. That's everything.
You made the right choice. Tell me
Appendix to the
exactly
report
what they
about
asked you to do.
Dory.
I got a message at 2:20 telling me to go to this address.
Dressed
I
as a
was
cop.
supposed to pick up more and some financial documents. After that, I was supposed to wait for further instructions.
Well,
I hope I'm not going to have any trouble.
Do I want to get her to leave? Yeah, I'm going to tell her to leave, because that's what the Dominate would have done, too.
I'll tell the prince you obeyed your orders, but you'd better go.
But my mission. I've got to.
No questions, Lahane.
What? She's
Very
just walking
well,
away?
Mr. Bazori.
What? Okay.
How dare you turn your back on me?
I guess that's the stuff she was touching. Well,
Barely outsmart a ghoul.
Can I
Look
get-
at you, Galeb Bazori.
Ugh, what a mess.
There's all but 5 books on the floor.
Fortress security catalog.
Fortress
They
security.
install highly secure rooms.
Oh, he has a panic room. Maybe that's where the daughter is. Page 2, safe in wall, product. To protect your valuable personal belongings and important documents, the safe in wall has a 15-point locking system made of high-grade steel and electronic lock, as well as an unbreakable door without any visible hinges. Secret passage. Ooh, maybe there's a secret passage in this house. We design a concealed emergency exit for you in perfect accord with your interior. Our sliding panels use hydraulic technology that's completely silent. The secret passage can be equipped with an optional storage room at the outlet and an 8-point lock. Hidden weapon rack. For your safety and that of your loved ones, consider the hidden weapon rack. Keep within reach of you, but not your children, to ensure your safety in any room. Custom-made concealment panels slide in and out using totally silent hydraulic technology. Also comes in waterproof for bathrooms. Ooh, maybe he's got a weapon rack in the bathroom. Hidden panic room. To protect your large personal belongings, as well as your loved ones in the event of serious danger, the hidden panic room features all of our patented systems. Features a 15-point concealed door, independent ventilation, water supply, offers comfortable survival place to keep 4 people safe under any circumstances.
I like how they list, like, oh, you can protect your large personal belongings, or your family or whatever. They know their priorities.
Should we be looking for a panic room? Well, first I should feed. Let me go back to find that guy that I could eat. Where was he? Here? Nope. Yeah, I think he was...
Drink some of that sweet, sweet bacon grease.
He was downstairs, wasn't he?
Yes. See, we can't just have some of that pizza.
Sure thing.
I would kill a pizza right
There he
now.
is.
Why is the FBI interested in more?
His name came up in several financial investigations we're working on.
Okay.
Meet me there.
Meet me there.
Of course.
Of course.
The,
No problem there, boss.
Why is this such a struggle?
Right? You're supposed to have him, like, under a...
I thought he was supposed to just, like...
Oh, get on with it. Hold it down. Yep. Excellent.
Delicious. Thanks, man. Feel much better now. How many dots did I get back? Oof, not very many. Well, I definitely don't want to kill him.
You don't... I mean, there's already one dead body in the house.
Yes. That would never look suspicious. How the heck do I get out? Okay, there's the door. I did that with the door open.
Oh, kill the cop, take his head off, put it on the other body, and then it's like never happened.
So, is there a hidden weapons rack in this bathroom?
Well, the only thing it mentioned that it actually installed was one of them. I forgot, like the secret passage or something. The other one's like, hey, consider this, consider that.
I think it was a catalog, so it was all just sales pitches.
Well, it said on one of them specifically, it's like, hey, and then we installed this for you. It's kind of strange to have in a catalog, but, you know.
I think it was just the way it was phrasing. Right, we should go back upstairs and look at the other side there.
Just getting my laps in, gentlemen.
Where did the stairs go?
It's the big things that usually slant upwards.
Do you see them anywhere?
Not at a glance, no. But then again, I am like
they're there.
10 feet away.
Yep, you're all the way back there. Oh, wait. If I was going to hide a panic room, maybe I'd put it under the stairs. So dark, I can't see a thing. Oh my gosh. I don't think the game is supposed to be this dark, is it?
No. I mean, it's got that little thing where it says, make sure it's like this dark, so this part is barely visible.
Really?
Besides, if there's anything there to look at, that little dot would show up.
But I feel like I'm a vampire. I should be able to see better, you know? Okay, so which one is his office versus her office?
Look for the one with pizza boxes in it.
Well, they said that she had a tiny office and he had a big office.
Drafting table.
So this is her tiny office.
That must be Lydia's desk. The blueprints of a house.
Oh, Pura
on the
Vida.
west coast of Costa Rica.
That's
Pura
what she was saying.
Vida Extension Project.
Extending it to add panic rooms, perhaps?
You get off the panic rooms.
No, I like a panic room.
Ah.
Oh, a text. Did the safe code change again? Yes, it's June's date of birth this time. Heart, heart, heart. Don't wait up for me tonight, sweetie, as always. We're going to the movies. Maybe we'll meet them when we get back then. Yeah, or at lunch. I left a post-it in your planner. Did you see it? Yes, but you already told me that yesterday, sweetheart. Wow. Well, they love each other, but they're a bit catty. But whose phone is this?
I guess Jason's phone.
But it was his name on it. His name wouldn't be on his own phone, so it must be the wife's phone.
Oh, could be. Oh, why she would have taken that to Costa Rica, though?
Right, is she back and in the panic room? She's here the whole time in the panic room?
Stop saying panic room.
Never. This office gives me vertigo.
Why does she have her
See,
computer
this would be a
facing
good
this
spot
way?
for a panic room. Okay, I see no white dots, right?
I don't see any white dots.
Okay. So this is her tiny little office. Oh, you know how they were like, why is her office so small and his is so big? I bet it's because they split in half to put in a panic room.
Panic room.
It's behind this wall. Can I like move this picture? Look closer.
June in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
No, that's
And-
definitely summertime.
Where would the lever be for the panic room? Would it be over here? There's something behind this wall. I can feel it.
I love it when you get obsessed.
Where is the magical switch, the magical lever? 15-point locking system. Interesting.
They must have found the panic room.
Okay. Is this his office? Oh, why is this knocked over. Someone knocked over the plant.
That's a reason to panic, isn't it?
I've never been in this part of the apartment before.
Ooh, oh no, it's a bedroom.
Well, of course you have. Well,
Oh, they never invited you to bed. Yeah, he's a slob. Why was he living so slovenly?
what are you talking about? His room's like near immaculate.
Confidential file. I definitely want that, don't I?
Oh, it's for Underwood.
Dear Madam, Beryl Underwood is a particularly challenging subject. That's my fledgling, right? He knows
Is
far
it?
more
No,
about
but no, but you,
finance than I
like,
do.
you hate your own fledgling.
Yeah. He sees me as a mere subordinate, is highly suspicious of me. He most certainly uses extremely secure networks for his unusual business, and he would be wrong to do without them. Since I've worked for him, Mr. Underwood has regularly approached me about his interest in the sugar industry. His ability to project into the future is impressive. All of his actions are well thought out, and I've never seen him make a mistake. In addition to intensive lobbying in developed countries, his recent financial operations reveal a shrewd intensification of his operations in BRICS countries. A number of people close to power in Brazil, India, and South Africa in particular have received financial and in-kind donations, cars, villas, jewelry, through shell companies or trusted intermediaries. I see this as an effective way of asserting his control over the production in critical areas while covering his tracks very neatly. More recently, he asked me to invest massively in media and universities in order to fight back against research and publications demonstrating the harmfulness of sugar in the human diet. Oh, so he's like pro-sugar. He has indirectly taken control of several national television channels in Southern European and African countries to broadcast counter-propaganda. He's also placed some assets in the Indian audiovisual industry, I imagine with the same goal in mind. Oh, he's going to make Bollywood movies?
Hey, I thought he was all bad.
He did not hesitate to support several private laboratories in charge of demonstrating the responsibility of other elements in the development of cancers, such as saturated fats. It was a brilliant idea. The field is currently rapidly expanding and should be the subject of future investments, as the initial results appear promising. Please find enclosed statements allowing you to confirm my observations on these matters for yourself. Oh, he's in the big sugar's pocket.
Beryl, will you ever change?
For several years now, I have noted connections with armed militia intermediaries in South America. I don't know much about this, and I would be wary of questioning Mr. Underwood about it, but it is safe to speculate that it is a question of destabilizing local governments that are hostile to the presence of the companies he controls. All of this demonstrates that he not only has a natural instinct for finance, but also a very deep understanding of the related geopolitical issues. Beryl Underwood is the Kasparov of business, always several steps ahead. This makes him particularly difficult to read, even for me. Do you know what Kasparov is? I don't get that
Kasparov?
analogy.
I understand better now. The prince asked more for a complete report on the members of the Primogen.
So I found that report. It's 5 reports I need to find so far. So I got Drury's,
Is this a retainer in there?
got barrels. What did I just take?
Sounds like a key.
Old coins.
Oh. Oh, it's like one of those things where it's like, use it and you regain like a point of something or other.
Yeah.
Poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
Oh, it's from her abuelita, the daughter of the flowers. Okay. She liked poetry.
Oh, wait, I think those coins give you like bonuses in certain aspects or something. Check your inventory. We got lots of items.
Old coins. Denarius florin, pound, or dollar. After 3 centuries spent accumulating wealth, Galeb has forged a special bond with money. He is no longer a symbol of power, nor a means to end. It is part of him. It restores 5 willpowers. Well, I'm full on willpower, so I'm okay right now.
I got you.
Back.
Money.
I sure like my money.
We've got to have money.
So how would I even find a panic room? Like, just look for a white dot? It would have to be a white dot, right?
Well, I'm not even sure if Galeb is looking for a panic room at this point.
Well, I feel like there's got to be part of it. Look at their closet. Look at this closet. That's a closet, all right.
It sure is. Got clothes in it.
What is this steel wall?
It's probably the panic room.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking, right? Look, there's light coming from under that door.
I think they're just sort of like baseboard lights.
Baseboard lights in the closet.
If light leaked out from the panic room, it's a very poor panic room.
I thought this was a door. Look, there's something light
No,
coming through.
it's reflections off of the little board there.
Right. I was thinking maybe she like just didn't close the door tight enough. Wow, that's a bathroom, all right. Green wall. What's on your mirror? Oh, it's the news. Hello, Jason. Front page, the investigation to the murder in Beacon Hill continues. Sports, the Pink Slippers were defeated once again as they faced off against
The Pink Slippers?
the Rosamund Society's auction was a resounding success. The unsanitary cafeteria scandal spills over. A major study in the harmful effects of sugar hidden in... Ooh, that would make Beryl pissed off. Devastating forest fires in the Amazon. Delayed release is announced of the latest telephone. Okay, something's going on with sugar, and that makes Beryl suspicious. If someone was affecting his sugar income, I bet he would have cut off their head.
It must have been used to dress a wound.
Why is it bloody?
Well, the bathtub's bloody too.
Oh, so he came in here with his bloody mess.
Bottle of disinfectant.
Tried to clean his
Obviously handled
wound.
by someone who was bleeding.
Tried to clean his own wound. First aid kit. What if he cut someone else's head off and faked his own death?
Oh, wait, I think there's a dot on the floor there to your left.
Good eye.
I'm a detective.
The concept of a laundry basket seems too abstract.
Yeah, the laundry is right next to the basket. It reminds me of someone who leaves their laundry right next to the laundry basket and not inside the laundry basket.
How dare you air our laundry on air?
Well, I guess that's it for this room. You think I'm missing anything? Like an obvious panic room situation? Those bloody footprints. Well,
I mean, we're finding like a little bunch of little pieces, but I'm still not 100% sure what exactly it is we're looking for. Besides,
we haven't seen his
ahead.
office yet. We've seen her office. So let's go over this way. See what's over here.
This apartment is ridiculous.
This was that... What is this?
Maybe that's how you get down to the basement. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how we get to the
Parking garage.
yeah. So let's finish looking over here and then we'll go down there. I bet this is his office here. Wow. That's his office?
Someone went a rifling.
Well, this is where we were before, right? We just didn't come through this door.
Oh, is this where he met the ghoul
Yeah,
lady?
she was over there, and so we haven't come into this section yet.
This is where I met Moore for the first time.
Richard Senton, president of the Boston Region Metropolitan Planning Organization's renovation and acquisition of a lot. Dear Mr. Moore, I'm writing to inform you of today's vote following the quarterly city council meeting, which overwhelmingly approved your renovation and acquisition project by 89%. With this decision, the city reiterates its support for your client and for the members of the MPO and MassDOT. You will be receiving the final engineering package from the MPO and MassDOT shortly, which will include the acoustic measurements around your client's clubs. Someone was starting clubs. Vampire clubs, I guess.
Holding parties in the panic room.
So there's another upstairs. Ugh. Mess. What happened over here? Someone was ripping something up.
Human logic is beyond me. What's the point in doing that?
Was it
What
like
is
his
it?
daughter making a collage or something? Ripping up pictures? Human logic isn't beyond me. Why can't I figure it out? Oh, stop. Really? I can't walk around this table? Seriously, you're not gonna let me walk around the table?
You're a very respectful fake FBI vampire.
A souvenir from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange.
Okay. I don't get to, I like money. I like gold coins. I can't take those.
He's not going to use them.
Well, apparently they restore my...
No, I mean, the owner is not going to use them.
Ooh.
Nice collection. Working for us has its advantages.
Oh, that's foreign money. Really? That's it? Okay.
Ah!
What's up, dude?
Announce yourself.
Son of a bitch wasn't messing around. Have you seen all that cash?
Yes. Just looked at it.
You mean this cash right here?
Wow. So this was his office, and his wife just has that tiny little hole. There must be a panic room in there. I don't know what I just took. More old coins.
The panic room key.
Okay. Nothing to look at here, folks. These Art Deco walls. Looking for dots.
Candy?
Nobody likes that kind of candy. There's one.
Pardon me.
What did I take? Key to Jason Moore's archives. Okay, now we just have to find the archives.
I don't think we've seen a locked door anywhere.
Yes!
Safe.
The wall
Now we
safe.
just have to find the code.
Code.
The code is the birthday, right?
June's birthday.
So
yeah.
when is June's birthday?
June?
Lydia and June at the beach.
Pura Vida.
Pura Vida. That must be a code to something.
What's the name of the house in Costa Rica?
Where are you? You didn't answer my call. I left you a message. We need you tonight. Let me know. Need files. Jason, I'm being asked for files that you should have sent a week ago. I don't know what's going on, but send them over. Booking confirmation. Heavy jet chartered for a Boston-Hong Kong trip Thursday, September 5th. So you did a recent Hong Kong trip. June's birthday. So where would I find... Have we found June's bedroom yet?
Don't know.
Yeah, where's the kid's bedroom?
Wish there was a map in this game.
Right? Pura Vida.
Loca?
Okay. Once we find June's birthday, then we can open up that safe. Maybe the kid is up here on the 3rd floor. It's a nice loft. Is this it? It's just a loft. More pizza boxes.
Officer Baker, can I help you?
Were you the first person to arrive at the scene of the crime?
Yes, sir. My partner and I were the first to get here.
Just tell me about it.
We got the call around 2:20. The caretaker had called because a resident was injured. It took us about 20 minutes to get here. The poor guy was in a panic.
Room.
He told us he'd seen one of the tenants, Jason Moore, enter the building, and he looked hurt. He was being held up by his 2 bodyguards, and he was bleeding a lot.
Did he see the wound?
Yeah, he said the victim was holding his right hip. So I went upstairs with the caretaker. We saw blood in the elevator and on the landing. I rang the doorbell, but nobody answered, so the caretaker opened the door. I identified myself. There were traces of blood leading down the hall away from the entrance, and just after that, I found the decapitated body.
Check the body for a hip wound.
Did your partner come with you?
No, he stayed in the foyer to secure the entrance to the building.
Did you touch the body?
No. There was nothing I could do to help him, so I secured the scene. I put my gloves on to take his ID out of his jacket pocket so we could identify him. Then I called it in.
Okay, so I may have poked him once.
Where was
or
the
twice.
caretaker during that time?
I told him not to come inside, but he followed me. When he saw the corpse, he was really shaken. He wouldn't let go of me.
Then what did you do?
I called for backup. They told me that forensics would get here as soon as they could.
You're all busy
They
over
were
the
out
other
at
place.
another case. That was their top priority.
After that?
I secured the entrance to the apartment.
What?
After that, I searched the ground floor. There was nobody around. But from the looks of things, somebody searched the apartment. When Sergeant Lehane got here, she took care of upstairs. It's a good thing, too, because it took everyone else another 15 minutes to get here. She didn't find anyone there.
So there's no sign of the family then?
She got there 15 minutes
Nothing.
before the rest of the
place
cops.
is empty.
This cop is better than you and everything.
I can't get anything. Ugh. How come I didn't have any
If you
XP
remember
for this
anything
guy?
else, let me know.
Of
I think we
course.
put all his points in combat or
Did
something.
I like miss a chance to like do something with him earlier that would have got me XP? Because for MM and Leisha, I had XP to spend before I started their missions, and for him, I had nothing.
I think we put their points into like deduction.
No, but
and
they
stuff.
also earned XP, and that's where I like was able to do.
I should put some money on that.
Well, hit escape, and do you have like any points available, or whatever the button is? I know I will take you there. Talents.
It doesn't say. I mean, this is it, but it doesn't say if I have anything to spend or not.
Well,
Now, if I were going to hide a panic room, it would be turning the head of this bust.
I should put some money on that.
Where can I find out June's birthday? And I'm assuming it's in June.
I should put some money on that.
So money on what?
he's looking at their like the stocks and stuff.
So that's it? There's just this little loft up there, that's it?
That's it.
What did she touch over here?
A Boston manufacturer's files.
Okay,
A Boston manufacturer's files.
that's it. It's the extent of your examining.
The mayor's deeds.
To what? The mayor's deeds to what? That's just an empty box.
Portfolios of old shares.
What was that door behind you on the opposite wall with the little white box next to it? That door.
That's the door I came in the first time I found her here.
Oh, okay. I saw that little white box and it's like, oh, maybe that's like a locking thing.
And that's the other door.
Well, I guess head down to the parking garage. It's the only place we haven't been yet. Oh, this door is locked. Ah, I was right. Here's key.
I did have the key, remember?
Yes.
Oh, it's another safe zone. Oh, Moore's archives. Is there anything in his archives, or is this just a place where I can
Well, there
eat
must be
somebody?
something in here.
Confidential file on... Oh, there's another one. How many of them have we gotten so far? Is this the third one? Dear Madame, Dejan Saika is not the most effective member of your permission. He's also not very interested in accounting either, so he lets me manage his small fortune as I see fit. He regularly comes to me to launder the money he receives from his numerous deals in occult objects. The amounts are relatively insignificant. This has never been a problem for me. After relying on your generosity for a long time, he has now amassed enough money to get by on his own despite his erratic financial habits. For this reason, I recommend that you save a substantial amount of money by ceasing your contributions to him. Of course, if this is a means to ensure loyalty, I will let you be the judge of whether or not this is a good idea. Mr. Saika is what we call in the business a cash cow, although he describes himself as a collector. He spends his money freely on things that are important to him without any real consideration for the profit he could derive from them. What? How dare he enjoy things? In addition to the occult activities, occult objects, and ancient works that are rather difficult to transport discreetly, he is particularly fond of acquiring the instruments of musicians he admires, mainly jazz legends. Remember we saw his apartment was full of all those musical instruments? Apparently those are the musical instruments of jazz legends. He's not much of a negotiator, and although I have repeatedly offered to have professionals help him negotiate the best terms, for some reason he prefers to do it himself. He sees me as a simple accountant. This is not to his advantage. I believe he doesn't like people like me. Do note that he regularly asks me to invest in voodoo groups in Louisiana at a complete loss. I tried to dissuade him, but he seems to be bent on continuing this way. You will find the complete list of operations attached.
Dejan, are you making plans in case things go south?
Remember, he
Or are
was
you
making
planning
plans?
to leave us?
Remember that other thing we found with Leisha? That he was like, yeah, making backup plans. I would also like to draw your attention to the fact that Mr. Saika recently invested in property near Salem. Oh, yeah. Salem. Apartments, warehouses, garages, same types of properties and sizes the property he currently owns in Boston. It would appear that he intends to establish a secondary residence. Yep. Alright, so I only have 2 more left to find. Hilda's and Durham's. Nope. Do any of these have dots? Aha! Where'd it go? That was a very sneaky dot. It's a dot that's like...
An auction. Acquisition of lot 87. Dejan Siaka.
Oh, Siaka. I was mispronouncing his
Trumpet
name.
belonging to Don Ellis.
Ooh.
He sure likes those musical instruments. Can I go in this cabinet? Nope. No more dots. That's it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, check the parking garage, I guess.
Well, I don't want to go down there until I get all the files, right? We're supposed to find 5 files.
Well, maybe they're down there in a car or something.
Where is the daughter's bedroom? Like, where does their kids sleep? Oh no, this is where I was with her. So it wasn't in that library place. So was there more in that library I didn't look at yet? I could eat him if I wanted. So I looked at all these things, right? All the things she touched, okay. And does this go anywhere, or is this just like a little dead end? Where does the daughter sleep? That goes down to the parking garage. That was the master bedroom over there, right? It's down here. That was the wife's office with all this mysterious wall space here. Chess game.
My sire always said that at a prince's court, like in a game of chess, you must know when to sacrifice your pawns.
Was he a pawn? Oh, is this the daughter's room finally? Let's see if we can find her birthday. Good luck decoding. Oh, she writes in codes. Her friend Meg sent her a code. Did she decode it or were we decoding it? 8, 9. Oh, she did decode it. So Tyler is in love with you. Aww. She's only 8 years old and she's already got people in love with her.
Well, I mean, she's rich, so.
June 5863. Talk to me.
You must be Smith.
Yep.
Yes.
Rickman.
Have you found anything?
Not yet. This is the girl's room.
Yeah.
There's no sign of her. I guess that's a good thing.
I'm going to take a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Smith.
Those are not 8-year-old books. She was musical. Pura Vida. That must be the code to the panic room.
Kid's got her own bathroom.
Is there a weapons rack in this bathroom?
In the kids' room?
Well, remember it was like, keep it away from your kids. There might be
I wonder if you can, like, use that code she wrote down and like reverse engineer it so it says Pura Vida, but in numbers? But there's no P in Tyler is in love with you.
Yeah. Do you see any dots?
There.
It's her bed, I guess. No dots? Seriously, no dots?
What's that camera?
What? Oh.
Did you inherit your mother's artistic talent, June?
What? That's it? I don't see any dots, do you?
Not from way back here.
Okay, do you see anything here that could be a clue to when her birthday is?
Well, not less than she was born in 1963.
Maybe there's a birthday picture on
June's whole life in pictures.
here. All right.
June dressed up for Halloween.
What about her birthday? Was her birthday on Halloween?
That's if you press 1. Is that the power that you're using right now?
Yeah, that's the one I'm using right now.
Interesting.
Her whole life in pictures. I think her birthday would be here.
I mean, they're giving you access to this whole wall for a reason. It lets you examine that one there.
Oh.
The beach
Jason
picture.
and June, probably on a beach in Costa Rica.
Pura Vida.
Cute kid, though.
Oh, there's the birthday!
There it is.
4/9/2015. Can you remember that?
June celebrating her 4th birthday.
The kid's got a Led Zeppelin sticker. No, it's for reasons. It says Zed Lepland, which is cute. But 8-year-olds do not listen to this app.
All right. So we got the birthday. Yep. 4/9/2015.
All right. Plug her in. 4/9/15.
Oops. This is the one I want. Her diary.
The diary of an 8-year-old girl, June, Jason's daughter.
Dear diary, Abuelita gave me this diary. She says I'm old enough to have secrets. I'm going to write it in every day. See you tomorrow. It's raining and I'm bored. Mag didn't come to school. She's got the mumps. Mary took the opportunity to say some bad things about her. She's ugly and stupid. Oh, 4/9. That's also her birthday. So we see there her birthday too. Mag plays on her mom's phone without asking her. She said I could try with Dad's. I watch what he's doing, but it's not easy to see. Mag spit in Mary's glasses today. We had a good laugh. Wow. She's a bitch. I did it. I watched Dad to see how he does it. Yesterday I was able to send messages to Mag even with my game. I copied this shape on my board so I wouldn't forget. Ooh, so we'll find the shape on her board so we can access Dad's phone. Can't wait to get my own phone. Dad said I can for my first day of school, but Mommy doesn't really agree. Mag has one, but Mommy says it's to cheer her up because her parents don't take care of her. I don't agree. She gets 2 Christmases and 2 birthdays. I'm sick of it. I'm so happy we're going to the Forest House for a month. Daddy's going to come too. Mom said he promised. Mag wants me to ask if she can come, but I don't think it's a good idea. I think Mom doesn't like her very much. I finally decoded Mag's message. It would have been easier if I had my own phone, but Tyler's in love with me. I'm not sure what to think of him. Abuelita gave me a bracelet that goes around my ankle that has a little blue turtle on it. It's so cute. Mom wants me to take surf lessons, but they're lame. I'd rather stay home. She's a little bit mad at all the time, I can tell.
There.
Dear Diary, I'm sad. Yesterday, Mommy yelled at Daddy a lot, and she even cried. He's not coming. I'm sick of him lying and making Mommy cry. Mommy says he has too much work, and we're here. That if she had known, she would have listened to Abuelita. I pretend I can't hear, but Abuelita says swear words about Daddy sometimes. Yesterday, I saw Mag at the park with her nanny. She's going to Italy next week with her dad. She's so lucky. She said she'd bring me back a keychain because her daddy always buys her whatever she wants. She's so lucky. Maria's been watching me since Saturday. Dad told me that if Mom went back to take care of the house in the forest and relax at Abuelita's, I cried because Mommy's not going to be here for my first day of school. Dad said we'll buy the phone. I'm so happy. I want the same one as Mag. Dear Diary, I'm sick of eating pizza. It makes your tummy hurt. Daddy doesn't want to cook. He doesn't want to do anything anymore. Miss Mommy a lot because she made me pasta. I found some candy in the kitchen. I ate it all. Daddy's sad. Got into a fight with Dad. He doesn't want me to go to Mag's, and I'm tired of being with Maria. She smells like Abuelita's closet, and she never talks to me. I cried and said I want Mommy, and Daddy got angry, and he cried too, so I went to my room. He says Mommy's sleeping now at this time of the day there. Can't wait to grow up and leave and open our bakery with Mac. Did Mommy turn into a vampire?
That's a bit on the nose.
Uh...
Okay, what was the birthday again? Let's go put it in before we get
5/9/2015.
5/9/15.
I mean 4/9/2015, sorry.
Uh-huh.
But, she said she wrote the pattern down on her desk for her dad's phone. So we should probably look at the pattern again. I don't see the pattern. She said she wrote it on her board? Is that the pattern? What board? Did she write it down over here?
Oh, it's that M shape.
There.
Yeah, an M is the pattern. So we find his phone, we can use the M to get into his phone. All right, good to know. We're getting places.
Too bad MM's not here. She would have known.
A bathroom with a shower and a tub. Jen's father spoils her.
Because most don't have that. Is this a shower? It's just like a dark void.
A bathroom with a shower and a tub. June's father spoils her.
Okay.
How dare he give her access to basic hygiene?
Okay. Right, so where was that wall safe? Was it in his office?
Any news, God?
Is it the office or the bedroom? I can't remember which.
Here's the bedroom. No, it wasn't in here. Oh, no. All right. So the office was down there at the end of the hall. And then his phone was in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, but it didn't have any option to, like, unlock anything.
Maybe now it would. Okay, so where do we find that wall safe? Up here? Okay.
There it is.
Oh, look, I can see the buttons they put too. Enter code. 040915.
But, yeah, 5's not highlighted, so I think it was 14.
Oh, that was her birthday. No, it was her 4th birthday. So 15 minus 4 is 1.
So it's 1-1.
Yeah. Okay. Right, what do we got here? Confidential file. We found Durham's file. Dear Madam, Richard Durham is rather easy to understand in light of his financial transactions. Dr. Durham is almost entirely dedicated to his research. On this matter, you have nothing to fear from the investments he has made. They are strict compliance with the specifications that you set out. Most of my work consists of setting up and dismantling financing networks to prevent any traceability. It should be noted that his needs are growing, which is tied to the expansion of the scope of his experiments following his recent breakthroughs, at least from what he tells me. Unfortunately, I am not in a position to give an opinion on this point. But from a purely financial point of view, the results are not there for the moment. However, I have high hopes for the markets that are sure to develop in the near future as a result of your drive. Please keep in mind that investments that have been made are colossal. Other than that, Dr. Durham does not get involved in the management of his affairs as long as the sums he requests reach him quickly. However, he instructed me to inject resources into private institutions for individuals suffering from psychological issues. I believe he would like to keep an eye on his most interesting cases. He's also created a research laboratory that specializes in hypnosis. Its existence is highly confidential, as there have not been any major advances. However, as he is not wont to give up on an idea, he regularly asks me to increase the financial support of this organization. You will find documents that support my analysis enclosed.
There was a lot of money involved. We're not going to get a return on our investment anytime soon.
Yeah. Finally, I recently took the liberty of creating Von Craft Holding to collect the income from this activities and invest it in reliable areas. However, I must admit that the profits are lower than expected to date. An institution like Boston's Red Salon in particular, with its undeniable success, receives the support of many eminent members of your organization, and yet this is not reflected in the salon's accounts. As Dr. Dunham is rather secretive on this point, and Mr. Underwood has recently taken over management of the venue, I do not have access to enough elements to substantiate my allegations. However, while my forecasts are not always 100% accurate, they cannot be so far removed from the reality of the situation. The only conclusion that can be drawn from this is that capital is disappearing without my knowledge. I recommend a thorough investigation of the Red Salon to shed light on the major issue. Who's embezzling from the Red Salon? A suspicious item has been removed.
The plot
A
thickens.
thank you letter from Fortress Security.
Dear-
After the installation of a system for more. Maybe he kept it for reference.
Fortress Security, what did
I've
they
already
install?
heard about this company somewhere.
The panic room? Did they install a panic room? Dear Mr. Moore, thank you for choosing us. We hope you are satisfied with our services. Don't forget to change your password every 6 months or after each emergency use. In case of technical issues, our service department is available Monday through Friday. Yes, I bet they installed him a panic room. But where is the panic room? Maybe now that I've found that, I'll be able to find it. Should I close the safe? Can I close it?
Born in the barn.
Nope, can't close it. So we still need to find Hilda's file.
You need to find Hilda's file
And-
a head and a retainer and possibly a squid.
And maybe the daughter.
And daughter, you have to.
Because
If you have
remember
time.
the other guy was like, oh, she went to stay with her friend. And the daughter was like, he won't let me stay with my friend. So she must be in the panic room. But where is the panic room?
Dun dun dun.
And what is the secret level to open? Don't tell us. Don't actually give it away to us. We are going to find it. We're going to solve this mystery on our own next time, because we've been playing this for almost an hour and a half now. And I still feel like we're not even close to getting
Well,
where we need to
I
go.
like this level because it feels like a proper mystery. It's not holding your hand,
it
which
does.
I appreciate.
However, the darkness does make it really hard to see, and for some reason this gameplay is making me very nauseous, which the other levels did not do for me. I've had to pause several times just to...
It's probably the decor.
Minimalism, right? God. Vampires are maximalists. Thank you. So, unlike the other ones where we got to the end of the mission and stopped there, we're going to be stopping this one part way through, because I still feel like there's plenty left for us to do, and we will pick this up next time. Maybe we'll eat that guy. He looks tasty. What do you think, Paul?
I really want to know where the squid is.
Yeah, me too.
I want to make sure the retainer gets right
You know
back
what I
to the
want to do
right
real
person.
quick before we pause for the session is go down and look and see if he has a wound on his right hip.
Uh-huh.
That's the guy. And I'm convinced the panic room is gonna be in that
Behind you.
no, in the office of the wife, because why else was her... Oh, his hip is down on the ground. Why else would her office be so small, except there's a panic room in there? So there's blood down there. Is that from his right hip?
I mean, could also be from his missing head. That's
Right.
definitely a spurter.
I can look further. Ooh, is that a bullet wound?
Bullet wound in the right hip.
Yep. So it's him, all right. Guess we were right. And he's still wearing the same suit, even though he went into the bathroom and disinfected it with alcohol and then put his suit back on? Buttoned it back up?
A signet ring with a beaver on it.
Beaver?
Or went to MIT.
Yes, he did. That's why he uses an M on his phone, I guess. I didn't realize I could look at more spots on the body. Huh. That's cool.
Nice shoes.
All right. Also, I'm just gonna go into the kitchen and look at his phone and see if I can enter that M password and see if I can get into his phone. Where's the kitchen? Was it through here? Yeah, it's the dining room. And the kitchen. Where was his phone? Where did his phone go? Do you remember where it was? Was it over here?
No, I think it was in the kitchen.
Read your daughter's diary for a reason, man.
Ugh, what a stench.
Is there a head in there?
Ugh, what a stench.
Is it a suspicious stench?
Yeah, it's probably just old pizza boxes.
Oh. Let's inspect the recycling.
There are bloodstains on the garbage chute.
Is that where the head went?
Another reason to go downstairs.
Oh.
Nope, that's definitely ink. That's where the squid made its escape.
Squid went.
I'm gonna throw up.
Alright, this guy again. Where was the phone? Was it over here? I don't remember where the phone was. Okay, we're gonna stop here. If you remember where the phone was, please remind me, because I can't find that damn phone again.
Well, we gotta go back through and edit it. I'm sure we'll refresh.
Or they could help me, because it causes engagement in the comments.
I'm gonna throw
Please
up.
engage with my video. Okay, I'm gonna get away from this guy. So
Algorithmic problem solving.
Yes, exactly. Okay, gonna come over here. Yeah, so, as we enjoy this nice view of Boston, thank you for joining us. Questions, where's the phone? Please help us, but do not tell us where the panic room is. Please don't spoil that for us. I really want to find it for ourselves. Unless there's absolutely no panic room and I'm completely wrong, then you can tell me that so I won't waste my time looking for it. And yours, because you watch this. Don't want to waste your time either.
And now she's gonna be all like, I want a panic room for Christmas.
I do.
Well, we have an extra closet space somewhere.
Yeah. Wow, that was something. Galeb. No, I like him. I know he's like kind of a, you call him edgelordy, but I like him. He's got like that Batman internal monologue.
He just never really talks above a whisper.
Yeah, he's got this sexy voice.
I'm too cool to project.
And we gotta find Hilda's file. Don't spoil that for us either.
Who'd leave that lying around?
Oh no. Yeah. Remember they were like, oh, where's the other servants? Did they have a cook? Did they have a nanny? Did they have this? Did they have that? And she said she did have that nanny, like Maria or whatever her name was. Why didn't they have a cook? Yeah. What's new in vampire news?
Well, now that the show is over,
Oh
now we're
God,
like,
the show just sapped my life. Like, you know I love Anne Rice. You know it's my thing, but I just need a break. That show just consumed my life.
wait till season 2.
Oh, we started watching Wednesday. That's not vampire, but still related. Spooky,
It's got vampires in it.
creepy and kooky. Yeah, it does have vampires in it. We watched one episode so far, so I will report back to you when I watch more of those episodes. People in my Discord server have been talking about it, so if you want to talk about the new TV show Wednesday, join my Discord server and talk to us there. It's been
I
quite
feel
a
like I
lively
liked
discussion.
it more than you liked it.
I was frustrated with. I mean, there was some really bad dialogue and like cheesy moments.
Well, Wednesday's a cheesy character. It's based on like verbatim assuming that Wednesday did not grow up since the original Addams Family movie.
Okay, the thing about the Addams Family is they're ironic, right? They're spooky and they're dark, but really they are happy and loving family, and that's what's ironic about them. So to make spooky dark Wednesday actually be like edgy and emo and like angsty is kind of like defeating that irony.
Well, it's also she's going through like puberty and stuff, so
She's not really. She looks like she's like 18. Like, she should be past that by now. And like, why does she hate her mother so much? Like, she is the best mother in the world. Like, usually you need some kind of...
Yeah, Zeta Jones makes an awesome looking Morticia, but it's like their dynamic just didn't.
Yeah. And there was like the time where Morticia was like, oh, that attempted murder would be on your permanent record. And she's like, oh yes, it would be proof that I failed. And Morticia looked at her like, oh, why is my daughter saying that? When really, like, wouldn't Morticia be on
Morticia
board?
would have been all like high five.
Yeah, exactly.
That
So
guy had it
I don't know. So someone who's writing the show doesn't quite get Adam's IMHO. But we'll watch more. We've only seen one episode so far. Ooh, is that a dot on that painting? Is that painting the entrance to the panic room? Oh no, we looked at that painting already. Never mind. Anyway, yes, thank you for joining us. We will be back soon. I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving if you're American. Not if you're not.
If you're not American, screw
Yeah,
you.
what did
Hope your
you-
day was terrible.
What did you get for Thanksgiving, Paul? COVID.
Goodwill on Earth and...
No, you got
Goodwill
COVID
towards-
for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
I had no idea where it came from either.
The Renaissance Festival, where else would it have come from?
Was it?
I mean, the
How come only
timing
I
works
got
out.
it then?
Maybe. But if you didn't go anywhere the day before that, so maybe these could be an entrance to a panic room.
Well,
Do
it
these
was a
conceal-
really yummy turkey leg, so I guess...
Yes, I brought him food back home from Thanksgiving, so at least he had that. Okay, this is making me nauseous. I have to stop. I'm like that guy in the kitchen. I'm gonna throw up. Yeah.
I'll hold your
Oh,
hair.
I
my
do
love.
hear you just say all the way from over there. Great.
Blah.
Good night, everybody. Blah. 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 That kind of blah. Not the vampire blah. You get it, right? I'm hilarious.